Hi, I'm Chris Vogt and welcome to Lakeside News Weekly, your guide to news and events going on in the Lake Minnetonka area. The Lake Minnetonka Conservation District, along with the Hennepin County Water Patrol, want you to be safe when you're out on the lake this summer. That's why they're offering a free boating safety course for youth and adults on June 19th.
We do have a boater safety education program, and it's sponsored in part by the Sheriff's Water Patrol as well as the Lake Minnetonka Conservation District. And it's really geared toward accommodating kids that are between 12 and 17 years old so that they can get their boater safety certificate. So we're encouraging young people to come out, learn about boating, learn about practical ways to understand how to be safe on the water, and hopefully they'll be able to take the class with their parents too. Parents can also receive a safety certificate alongside the boater operator permit that the children would acquire during the class. What our goal with the class is to give kids a hands-on approach of actually learning the information. But what we're trying to do is come up with practical ways that they can actually understand what they're learning and apply them when they're out on the water. So there's no prerequisite to come to the class. We don't assume that you know anything about boating, and the course itself talks about some concepts which actually you'll have to learn out there on your own boat.
Educated boaters will make for a safe boating season. If you know the laws and you know how to handle the situation. Lake Minnetonka has a lot of ordinances that are different than the state. It's the boater's responsibility to check with the local sheriff's office or a marina or bait shop and find out what those ordinances are.
The state requires us to have certain amounts of knowledge under what kind of boat we have, which are all divided up, what class of boat we have by size. And the size of the boat determines the safety equipment that we have to have on board. And so things like our throwable devices, our life jackets for everybody, a fire extinguisher on board.
Every boat needs to have a wearable life jacket like I have on here. And that's probably the most important thing. And what I tell people is this is your seatbelts, like in your car, this is your seatbelt in your boat. This is what's going to save your life. So everybody on board must have a life jacket, and everybody should be wearing their life jacket. If you know the laws, it's going to make for a safer boating season, and to be educated in the sport you're participating in will make for more fun and a better time on the water.
So our next class is coming up. If you haven't signed up, there's still availability, but it's getting full. They fill up fast. There's no fee to take the class. There is an actual fee to take the exam, which we pay on your behalf. And so we really hope that by talking about things in a practical manner, by having real examples of things to do, that it helps jog all of our thinking so that we can really understand why the rules are so important to keep us all safe on the water.
LMCC is now on Facebook. Be sure to like or friend us so you can keep up with all the happenings at LMCC or to watch one of our latest videos.
Here's what's coming up on First Responder TV. I'll talk with Dr. Janet Olson, founder and president of BART. Students from Mound West Tonka High School take a pledge to be phone-free on making a difference. Scam Alert will give you updates on scams that have been targeting citizens in the lake area. We'll learn how to administer Narcan to save someone from an opiate overdose on Safety Source.
First Responder TV airs daily on LMCC's Channel 12. Summer's back in the lake area, and it's time again to get outside and enjoy the community concerts held each year in local parks. West Tonka Community Education's Music in the Park is held at Surfside Park on Thursdays with music from 7 to 8:30 p.m. LMCC will be at the Kickoff Barbecue on Thursday, June 15th. There'll be music by the Tuxedo Band, along with concessions, lawn games, face painting, and a canned food drive to support WeCan's mobile market. On Thursday, June 22nd, River Valley Worship Band. On Thursday, June 29th, Sun Dragons Band. On Thursday, July 13th, The Abiders. On Thursday, July 20th, Will Hale and the Tadpole Parade. On Thursday, July 27th, The Vibronauts. The City of Wayzata's Music by the Lake is held at Depot Park on Wednesdays in July with music from 7 to 8:30 p.m. On Wednesday, July 19th, LMCC will be there to film Shakedown. On Wednesday, July 12th, Jazz on the Prairie Big Band. There's also concerts on July 5th and July 26th with the bands to be determined.
Never met a girl who made me feel the way that you do. You
The City of Excelsior's concerts in the Commons are held at the Commons on Wednesdays with music from 7 to 9 p.m. On Wednesday, May 24th, the Brute Squad. On Wednesday, June 21st, Hitchville. On Wednesday, July 19th, the Lamont Cranston Band. On Wednesday, August 16th, LMCC will be there when Power Tap takes the stage. Get out and enjoy these free, family-friendly concerts taking place in your community. We'll see you there.
If you can take somebody somewhere in the painting, you've done your job. This work is over several years, and I used to take a lot of black and white photography. It's one of my other loves, and I found that when I did that and I painted from those photographs, because that's what I do, I paint from my own photographs. I found that when I started with the black and white, I was really much happier with the final product, and I just started using my background in color. And then I just started remembering, and so I would remember what it looked like. And so a lot of it was not just what I was seeing, it was what I was remembering and what I felt when I was there. Sometimes in a painting, it's not so much the information, but the feeling that you can get across, and that's what I've tried to do. This painting is from a photograph I took just west of the Twin Cities, and the corn was still up. And I just feel like it captures a sensibility of Minnesota. It's very peaceful. I do figurative work. It started when my father passed away and I inherited our slide collection. And I was going through it and I found a slide that I thought, wow, this could be a really great painting. When I would show that painting, people would just start talking to me about it because it had a bit of a vintage feel to it. So then I started that series, and that's been evolving. This painting is titled Yosemite Skyline, and I was trying to just capture that feeling when you've been traveling, and you finally get there. When I first started doing these landscapes, I named my first painting Passing Views, because I liked the double entendre. You're going by, you're passing the view, and it's also gone. And it works for so many different things. So this painting is called Passing View 2. I really love taking photographs at the end of the day or the early morning, because then you get those long shadows and it's just almost magical. And I wanted to capture that. When I pick a photograph to then make into a painting, it's something about the image that I'm already kind of in love with it. Once I start painting it and once it starts working as a painting, it's separate from the photo, and it'll change, and then it'll become its own. I'm grateful that I was allowed to spend the time to work on my craft, because it takes a long time. And I'm grateful that my family has encouraged me and that I'm able to do it, and I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Coming this summer, Soundcheck on the Road, featuring Lake Minnetonka's outdoor concerts. Look for it on LMCC Channel 12 and our YouTube channel.
Well, there you have it, news and events happening around the Lake Minnetonka area. For more information about LMCC or to learn more about our programming, go to our website at www.lmcc-tv.org. Thanks for watching this edition of Lakeside News Weekly. LMCC HD is here. Here's how you can watch our Government Channel 8 in high definition. If you have a cable-ready TV, you can watch us on Mediacom Channel 8.1. And if you have a set-top box, you can watch us on Mediacom Channel 808. Your community TV, now in HD.